Hey everyone, it's me and Zakashier live. We I listen, this topic is clarity and come on in. I'm here with Zakashier, the curse breaker. Yes, all the way live. Miss Angela sends her best regards. Y'all come on in. We here with the curse breaker, y'all. It's time to uh, rebuke some curses and break some barriers. Y'all ready to get into that? We are here. We've been talking about mental health and clarity, uh, and the first steps that you have to take in order to understand what's going on. But we want y'all to come on in. Come on in with us today. I'm here with Miss Sakashier, the curse breaker, y'all. And you don't want to miss it. Y'all don't want to miss this show. Y'all gonna miss something good. This is gonna be good to y'all. I promise you. So y'all come in, share, like, comment. Hey, if you ever see one of our shows and you love Boss Lifestyle, what we need for you to do is like, comment, and share. Okay. We also need you to put where you from in the comments, just to let us know who we're talking to. If you have any questions to the curse breaker, anybody who went out there to purchase that book, she greatly appreciate it. But anybody who's out there, y'all put your stuff in the comments. We'll be right here to answer any questions you may have. Hey, tell your friends we are live. We are here for you tonight. This is about you. We want to help you receive the healing that you need, but also help you tonight. We're both working parents. So if you see a child or two, just know it's ours. So we're so excited to be here. We just want to show y'all our real lifestyle. I'm right here working at home, not at home, but at my office late. So yeah, I'm here with Ms. Zakashi Brockington. Y'all, the curse breaker. She has a book right now on Amazon. Go check it out. I'm so excited that we have you tonight, Ms. Zakashi. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I can't
That
complain.
that is good. That is so good to me. So we decided to come back on because everyone wants to know more about the curse breaker and what is it that we can do to create some type of clarity because we all are doing things. And so I wanted to ask her some questions that may can help us because we are working individuals. We are stay at home parents. We're working remotely. We're hearing things that's going on in the school systems. We're hearing things that are going on in the world. We're worried sometimes. I just want to be realistic with you guys. And what we're trying to do is cater to you and also myself. I'm a listener. I may have the questions. If you have a question that you think will be good to ask, put it in the comments. I'm going to ask it for you. And I can actually see them right now live. So listen, I'm so excited that you're here with us. So let's get started. Ms. Akashi, can you remind everyone what is the Curse Breaker? What the book that you wrote? Why did you create that book?
I created that book to help uh,
Help.
a world that I don't think that gets the proper light shed upon it,
Mm-hmm.
which is trauma,
Right,
childhood
trauma.
trauma. Yeah, and I wanted to start something to let people know that they're not alone because that was my biggest deal, feeling like I was alone.
Man, when I tell you feeling alone is real sometimes, when you feel like you're the only person in the world, I understand that when you are when you're on a path and you know it's a God-given path, you know it's a God-given path when sometimes it seems like there's nobody else that feels the way you feel. There's no one else that feel the way you feel. So You're muted. You can unmute yourself. It's okay. Feel the way that you feel, and what would you tell those people who may have childhood traumas, something that they can do in order to interrupt that loneliness?
Mm, the most powerful thing that I ever started doing was paying attention to the thoughts that was thinking. I started thinking about what I was thinking. And with that being said, when you're thinking about, and it's not an easy process because it's like all day long for a while I was catching negative thoughts. When they start, I would catch them.
Mhm.
And when you catch them, you have to set your mind back to home base, so to speak. um I learned that through this app that I use called Calm, which taught me my first ever meditation lessons. And it's just mindfulness, basically.
Well,
It's just
one sec. Before you tell us about Calm and what you done, what made you even think about encouraging yourself, or what pushed you? Because that might be the struggle. Some people don't know how to encourage themselves or go get that app. Was there something that helped you go figure out that, hey, I need to go try to figure something out is wrong with me? Or what was that notion? Or what was it, just you being strong-willed?
no, no. I I wish I was strong willed. Um, it just at some point it's like I don't want to say prayer wasn't working because prayer always worked, just maybe not in your timely manner, but it does work. And but with anxiety,
but
it's
it
like
but with that weakness you feel like you're going down. So I understand what you're trying to explain to people.
right,
She's not saying that prayer doesn't work, but what she's
right,
saying is that when when you're so overwhelmed and you cannot see through the other side of the tunnel, or you don't see how to change things, sometimes you forget your religion, or you forget what helps you, or you don't know the process and you need help, or you trying to seek and find. But she's going to tell us exactly what the things that she
that's
did.
right, that's right though.
Yeah, she's gonna tell us what the things that she did to find her way, or what things that she did to make sure that she can see her prayer answered on the other side.
Right.
So yeah, go ahead, because I know there's some people just that's coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. So I want you to I want them to have clarity on what you're saying. But I got you, girl. Go ahead.
I know, right? So yeah, so like I say, prayer, you have to pray, you have to wait. I mean, it say pray and wait. So we know that for a fact. But sometimes when you have anxiety, pray, was just wait in general will just almost drive you insane, right? So
Right.
um while
I
I'm
mean, I
praying,
waited a lot. I wait a lot.
right,
I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I sit here and I wait a lot, and I don't
right,
see anything coming into fruition.
right,
But there's times where I don't see anything. I still feel in the bottom of my soul, and I think that's just having an upbringing in church. I feel that there's something that I need to do.
right,
Like, for instance, I'm gonna tell you this story. So I was doing some things, and I was charging people for those things that I was doing.
right,
Well, I I wanted people to help me so I could help them. And I figured, I like, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing this for free. For free. I'm gonna just do this for free. If somebody asks me about this, I'm gonna do it for free.
right,
Well, I started figuring out, like, as I help other people, I people want to come to me and purchase other things that I could do. So
right,
I was excited about that. And like, so in the time that I didn't have any money, in the time that I felt like I was broke, because the gift that God gave me makes me wealthy and have abundance.
right.
But I was sitting there and I was like, Lord, I'm doing all this stuff for free. So when I'm gonna get a blessing? When
I
I'm
know
gonna get a
that's right.
blessing? So I've been there and I understand exactly what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. So go ahead. I know you're trying to get to your point and everything, but
Oh, girl,
you
you fine. You let's not forget. Hey, you helping me out. Every time you
Lord,
do that, you
listen,
helping me
help
out.
one to another. You
Right.
help me, I help you.
Helping me to
That's all.
calm down, take a deep breath.
Yeah, that's the only mutual relationships that I'm having in the season.
Right.
Help me to help you.
Right.
And if it don't go like that, I think that's a prostitution. Only one person getting something out of the
Right.
deal, and that's not
Right.
right. Just is. I mean, we just got. Come on, Let's call it a spade.
And that's a big weight on mental health too. You know.
Ooh, people using you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unequally yoked.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm just playing.
Un-
But for real though.
but for real, unequally yoked.
Cause I don't be wanting people to think I'm trying to be too biblical, but
No,
I
go ahead.
mean,
No. If that's what's in you, that's what's got to come out. So you
right,
do you.
right,
Be built unequally yoked. And that's pretty much, I mean, what you're saying. Not, and it's not just a relationship with man and
yeah, it's
female.
friendship, yeah, all of
It's
it,
everything.
right,
Unequally yoked people, unlike
right,
minded people.
right,
That's why sometimes the ideas that I have, I don't give it to everybody. People
right,
don't get to hear my strategy. Not saying that you're less than me, just
no,
saying that you don't understand where I'm coming from. And
right.
there's no sense of talking because we're not of the same, we're not on the same path.
And I
Either
think
I'm
people
but
get offended. They get offended when you say that, but the Bible clearly says that if you're not His people, then you can't hear. Like you don't even hear the same conversations that we hear. So like I can be speaking. I just told my friend this the other day. I said, I'm talking, but you don't hear me. And she was talking crap, and I'm like, and you talking, but I can't hear you. And that's exactly how it be. Like
ooh,
we can't even understand each other languages. So
I'm
that's why we kind of be at each other's necks like that.
right. Like I've learned that remain silent. Sometimes silence is powerful
My most precious possession.
because you don't know what I'm thinking if I'm quiet, right? You don't
Had I,
know where I'm
hey,
coming
had I
from.
known that so many years ago, I probably would have had so many kept jobs, friendships.
Ooh, don't talk about that because see
But you
one
know, it's
thing.
all in perfect timing though, because we
Ooh.
probably needed to run our mouths and run them off, right? So they wouldn't be playing along with us
And
now.
some, and you know what? And listen, sometimes it's necessary because people need to know that you're not just somebody that they can bend and
Right,
break, you
right,
know. So sometimes it's okay. And I'm a speak up type of person. Like I'm gonna say it how it is,
right.
but I have to be careful of what I say because whatever I say is speaking things into existence as well.
When I learned that, I stopped. I was almost mute for like a year. I know. I stopped social media. I stopped everything when I
Mm.
found out that my words were the existence of my life right now. The things that I thought, the things that I spoke out of my mouth were is exactly the reason why. I mean, I won't say. Well, yeah, I will say it's exactly why you're in the position you're in because of the things you talk about. So I just stopped wanting to talk. Like I started being actually kind of scared to talk about stuff because I'm like, if you talking about that, even if you gossiping about somebody, it's okay to gossip. I guess if it's honest, I don't know. But even if you like put your mouth on stuff that's cursing somebody, you cursing yourself. So you have to be careful with literally what you let come out of your mouth.
I believe that.
It's
I,
true.
I really believe that you have to be careful putting your name on other putting people name in your mouth and
You
speaking
do.
bad against them. I've learned that you cannot treat people the way you want to be treated. Now, one thing about me, so people don't know this, but now you're gonna know. So my father is locked up in jail, and so being that he was locked up, there was a phone call that I received while he was in jail because I was trying to help him, and I saw on my phone somebody called me, and I said, "Ugh." My dad was like, "Don't do that." Because what now this is me right now at age 31 learning
Right.
this. He was like, "Don't do that. Don't on the phone because when you somebody's going to treat you just like that when you're calling them.
Right.
And do you want that same respect?" And I was like, no, not really. But I didn't really learn that until an incident happened where somebody called me back or called me. I didn't say, I said, how may I help you? After I helped that person, I then went on and found out that somebody wanted to help me that same day. Gave me a
Right.
phone call, was like, hey, I want to help you.
Right.
So you got to be careful what you speak out there in the atmosphere. You
You
have to be
do.
careful what you say out there in the universe. You got to be careful what you're saying
You
because
most certainly do.
that stuff will come back on you. It's like a receipt.
It has to though. I mean, it's biblical. It's science. It can be proven. It's facts. Whatever you put out, it will come back. It is His
It's
word.
hood too. You
Yeah.
know, they say it's karma.
Right. It's karma. It's all of that.
It's karma. So we don't listen. We broke that down in three different ways. If you hood, we had three different types of ebonics: karma, universe, atmosphere. Uh, however you want to put it.
Right.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Right. That's right.
And I think that will help our clarity. We sometimes we have to ask people for forgiveness before we can sit down and pray.
Most certainly.
There's times that we do things wrong and we have to go to that person if it's on our conscience, if it's bothering us so bad,
That's right.
we have to go back and ask for forgiveness and be like, okay, cool, listen, I just want to be straight with you. Now, if you don't forgive me, that's on you. I'm through. I done did what I had to do. I done already asked you, to forgive me. I got that off of me. Because I was man enough or woman enough to say I'm sorry.
Right.
So what's next after I clear my mind, after I clear my conscience, after I sit there and think, because we got to break these generational curses that we're going through, for real. So we got the
Right.
curse break on here. Zakasha and Brockton about to post her. I just copied and paste. I copied her thing. Someone asked where to get your book from. So I'm about to paste this in the subject line so that y'all can go ahead and purchase her book called The Curse Breaker. Amazing individual, amazing. Her name is Akashie. Tell them where you from, where you your background, so they'll know. Some people just joining in with us.
I'm I'm from Coffee County, Douglas, Georgia.
Rural Georgia,
Yeah. I went
Coffee
to Coffee
County.
High. Yeah.
Say Coffee High student.
Cheered my whole career. Yeah.
Cheer your whole career.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Well, I played sports. I played softball, basketball, and soccer. And I don't
I
even
like this.
play.
Yeah, I like this. I was thinking that too, Mickey. Like, yeah,
Oh, we
you
played
did play
soccer
soccer.
together.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah. Hey, when I tell my kids I played soccer, they be like,
No, baby,
"What?"
we was it, baby. We was it. They sleep. They
Right.
sleep
That's why I
because we
tell
was
my boys, man. Like,
Zakashe. I remember. I think you was left or right. Um, I think you was right. Was you?
good
No,
time.
Terica was on the other side of us.
She
No.
was.
Okay, listen, we was some beasts out there on the field. Y'all
She loved it.
playing.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all thought we were just goalies? Nah, baby,
Girl, you a mess.
I would get that ball and be all the way where the forwards are.
You was good too.
Yeah,
God, you
I
was
didn't play.
good.
I
You
didn't.
was so good. Like,
Hey, but for real, y'all, my daddy caught me like 3 times. He be sitting in the stands, and like my daddy didn't know the game, the soccer game. So because he didn't know the game, he's telling me what to do. Don't even know. Get the ball,
right,
go down. I said, Daddy, it's the other. We waiting on the people on the other side. He said, Shut up, get back in the game. I said,
right.
But you asked me a question. I mean, we talking. He's in the stand. And he's like, "Are you back talking to me?" I'm like, "No, Daddy. I'm just sitting here trying to explain soccer to you because you don't know
Right.
what we're doing." And then he said, "Nah, I know when you're limping on the field, you're up there limping every time you miss a goal." I said, "Well,
Ah.
you ain't got to tell everybody." I'm talking about this is a whole loud conversation, but
right.
we were beasts. And then I remember our coach, I forgot her name, but she would run every day. She was so dedicated to running. I forgot her name, but
I can't think of it.
I think we played. Didn't we? Wasn't I like our field was? Yep, we played on South Georgia College field.
Yeah, we did.
We was practicing on the actual field that South Georgia College girls. And see, I got a scholarship to play with South Georgia College.
Really?
Yeah.
How cool
I
is that?
but I was trying to go to Spelman. I was trying to go to Emory. I was trying to go to all these places, but my brother passed away.
Right.
And so when my brother passed away in the military over there in Germany, I was like, what I'm gonna do? And
Right.
I just quit everything, and I was like, let me be around my dad, let me be around my people, my family, because I've never experienced death, and then a death of a sibling, you know.
Right.
And it was on my graduation day that he passed. So that was something that I had to really get clarity from, because I just didn't really know exactly what to do. And but I figured out that was a curse that I was that you know, you have to break those curses, not being able to deal with grief, not knowing exactly what grief is.
Right.
Um, you know, and also moving forward, you know, I've learned, I was like, no, I'm not gonna be a quitter, but I had patterns of a quitter. Like when my brother passed, I said, and he was 22, and I'm graduating from high school. He dies in Germany on like May 30th or 31st. My graduation is on May 30th. My family is leaving to go back home to Douglas, and then they get the military at their door, knocking on their door saying that he passed away.
Right.
So, you know, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I quit everything. I'm gonna just be around family, because and then the sad part is I look just like him. So think
Right.
about the person who I had to see every day I see me. I was like, oh, we like twins. And I say, I'm just looking at that. But now, looking at who I've become and where I come from, I would not have been the person today. I would not have been running for office today if I did not go through that. I believe I would have been in another city. I don't believe I would be in Coffee County or Douglas, Georgia at this moment.
Mm.
I don't believe it. So I thank God for the things that happened, and me wanting to grow up and come and overcome it.
Right.
I just Let me make sure I post this in they're asking. Let's see if we have any questions for anyone. Oh, look, Carla Brockington say, hey y'all.
Hey, girl.
We got Mr. Jay White on here. He said, congratulations on your book and much success, and love the interview. May God bless you.
Thank you.
So I just downloaded the link down below.
Yes, ma'am. I do appreciate it.
But if y'all have any questions, let us know. Hard work, work hard, but plan with clarity. Can you talk to us about that, Zakashe? Like, how did you create a book that takes that? Like, how did you write a book, but yet, how did you create clarity by writing a book? Or, what he says, buying book tonight.
Thank you.
She said, thank you. She appreciate that. The Curse Breaker is right now on Amazon. I
Yes,
have the link
ma'am.
below, Amazon.com. You can see it in the comments. But yeah, so Zakasha, you take it from here. I'm gonna stop running my mouth so much, telling people my life
No,
story.
you're okay.
But I just want people to know how real it is. Like,
Yeah.
it's realistic. People go through things and they have to climb mountains mentally by themselves. And she's telling people through the curse breaker how they can heal. Or she shows you how she healed, and hope that you will heal the same way she done it too.
I uh well, I knew I could write. I mean, it's always been a thing of mine, writing and playing school, as my mama say. But the main thing was I started wanting to know who I was. I was starting wanting answers, like deeper answers as to God and just Jesus Christ. Like I went on a spiritual journey and I was seeking God and answers for myself. And I kind of stumbled upon purpose while I was healing. I was
Mm.
actually praying for healing and peace of mind. And, you know, at that time I was going through so much stuff. I was praying for stuff like I hope I can make it to my doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Wow.
Can you give me energy to get up and do my chores today? Like simple stuff like that was things that I was praying for while I was writing.
Hmm.
So
So
to be
you say you received clarity through writing?
of course, yeah. It's my gift. It's my thing
And that was something you was doing since you was a child?
since I was a child.
Yeah. And so, th- me listening to you, I'm thinking, one thing I done as a child was speak up. I spoke too much. I talked too much.
Right.
I was the talker of the family. I got popped in the mouth several times on special occasions when I wanted to talk back. But my lips are still here. And I'm speaking up even more. So that just could have been my gift to be very outspoken, mama.
Seriously though.
Yeah. That could have been my gift to just be outspoken. And now, like my pastor said, Frank Robinson, he was like, listen, you're stubborn a little bit,
Right.
but be stubborn for what's right. I said, okay, that's easy.
That sound about right.
Yeah, I can be stubborn for what's right. No problem. No
That
problem.
sound about right.
Yep. So through your childhood, you wrote books.
Through my childhood, I
I mean,
kept
you
journals.
wrote a lot. You wrote.
Yeah.
So that's what got you to write a book. And writing a book gave you clarity. And
Right.
being that you have clarity, your your gift is an actual business now. Your gift made room for you to be an entrepreneur.
That's the word.
You know, um, so now now you are an author. So you're working on a second book.
Yes, I am. Yes, I
So
am. I'm
so
excited
can you
about it.
give us any details on that second book?
The second book is I just want when you open it, just grab my hand and we just jump. Like it's that good. It's gonna be that good. Like all you have to do is follow me seriously, and I'm gonna have step by step ways to help us to keep our mind on track and to stay focused and guides to help you stay focused. I'm praying about it, but I also want it to be so personal to the fact that I want to share some of my just some of my diaries and my notes and some of my notes from my doctor's visits and just to let you know that I am serious and I am exactly who I say I am. And God is really doing great things through me. So I'm excited about it.
That's good. I appreciate you coming on. And what can you talk to the people? I want you to. I'm gonna put you on camera by yourself, and I want you to tell that person that's struggling with mental illness what they can do or how they can do it. I want you to just speak to that little girl or little boy, or that little girl or little boy inside of someone who don't know exactly how to get the clarity that they need right now because they probably don't have money. They don't know where the light bill money gonna come from. They probably don't know exactly how they're gonna buy grocery. They don't want to fill out that application to get assistance because they're afraid what the government may do to them. They don't want to they're trying to start a business but don't have anybody to help them. That
Right.
person that feels like the world is against them, I want you to talk to them and just tell them what they can do or how they can do it.
First and foremost, I want to say I don't remember having much of anything to give when I first started writing and when I first started uh even I was doing daycare business for a while and I didn't have any money to start that business. I didn't have much of anything because I had not too long ago lost my job. So the first thing that the enemy has in front of you is your own income and the things that you can see. But what you have to know is that it's not what you see. It's literally not what you see, is what you know. So the first thing that I did, like I say, I started thinking about the thoughts that I was thinking. The way that you have to do that is first you're gonna have to know a little something about faith. You're gonna have to know a little something about, if not even faith, about science, laws, different things that may work for you, because I can't just say pray about it. Like I said, I can't just say pray about it and it happens, because it don't happen like that. Prayer don't work like that. Manifestation doesn't work like that. Law of attraction, it don't work like that. It takes time. But what I can tell you is you don't need one dime to trust God. Not one dime. And if you can get in just a quiet position for at least 5 minutes a night, for sure. That's how I started out. And breathe and not think of anything. And when I say not think of anything, I mean um listen to your heartbeat. Listen to, like, focus on a sound. Put waves on, like beach waves or something. Focus on something. It's something so simple, but I promise this is the start. This was the start of me changing my mindset. And that's what it took. It took me, but it take wanting to change your mindset. Like, you just can't jump up and say, I want to write, or because that's the thing. You have this urge to want to be a better person. You have this urge to want more out of life, because you know that you know deep down inside that you are this person. But it's something conflicting in your mind, and that's uh the life that you have been given, the environment that we're placed in. But the truth is, none of that really matters. Like, all you have to do is seriously bring your heart rate down, focus, and breathe. While you breathing, think of nothing. There's nothingness. There's nothingness that you're thinking of will turn into faith or energy, or whatever it is that you use. So while you're laying and you're thinking of nothing, you gotta breathe, and you gotta. I know how hard it might be, because, like, I've been through some crappy stuff. Let's just say that. So it's extremely hard not to think about nothing. But that's where our problems come in at, because the enemy attack us in our mind, right? So our thoughts are not as equivalent as everybody else's thought. Like, our chemical imbalance is not like everybody else's. I mean, I know that, some people can pray and wake up in the morning and it's okay. And then some people are like me and they have to take their meds every day. And they have to go to their doctor visits. And they have to make sure that they go to therapy so they can be the best thing that they can be. So they can be the best mom and dad that they can be. So don't first of all, don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed at all to seek help. And that was another reason I said I wanted to get in more depth in this book, with showing um, facts about myself, more of my diagnosis and things. So you won't feel alone. So you know what I'm saying? While you read, you'll know that if God is for her, for you, this might be a God on your
Zakashi,
side.
we can't hear. I, there we go. There we
You
go.
got it now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think we heard the part where you said,
If God can do it.
yeah, trust God, and
Yeah.
then you also said something about maybe you have to be that person that take medicine, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to be that
Some
person
people
that
don't. Yeah.
go to the doctor, figure out what's wrong.
Right.
But you know, it's time to break those curses.
Right. Gotta work on it. Gotta
Mhm.
start somewhere.
Yeah, and so I'm so glad that you came to start here and tell people on this platform the different things that you've done just to, as a normal average person. I mean, you got kids. You have to drop your kids off or pick them up off the bus and stuff like that?
Yeah, of
Oh
course.
shoot. Y'all don't understand. I am a mom too. So waking
That's
up in the
yeah,
morning.
that's what really pushed me into purpose. Like not being like how can you work 12-hour jobs to make the good money to take care of them and then not be able to take care of them, you know? So
That and it's hard,
it'll work out though.
and I'm an entrepreneur, so I like they say all the time. They say you traded your 9 to 5 to work 24/7. Yes, working 24/7. Every time you walk out that door, there's no uniform only between 9 to 5 as an entrepreneur. That uniform is on 24/7. You never know when someone call you when you're needed. You have to create hours of operation. You have to be available to people. So yeah, and I love what I do because
Right.
it's easy for me because I love what I do.
Right.
And so I want to thank you for coming on, showing people, telling people exactly what they can do to break
Yes,
these
ma'am.
curses.
Yeah. We gotta get it done. We gotta save these kids. We really do.
And it's up to parents. Like it's
Right.
up to the parents. Like if parents are not active, doing necessary things and making the changes, you have to be. Y'all say we have to be mindful of what we let our kids watch.
Right.
We have to be mindful of what our kids see us doing.
That's right.
We got to be mindful of that. We have to um, stay away from toxic relationships
Right.
because they might hear you talking to Betty Sue today and cuss out Betty Sue tomorrow, and then now you all of a sudden talking back to Betty Sue.
Right.
Leave Betty Sue alone. She ain't for you.
That's right.
She ain't for you. Just move on. Go with somebody else that is like minded.
Right.
Um, you know, Betty Sue ain't got to be your friend to
That's
the
right.
end. Just fine. And your children see that.
Right.
Just be careful. And it's not always male and female relationships that people see that are toxic and they okay with it. But it's also those girlfriend relationships. And be careful with talking around kids. You know.
Yes. And you know what, Mickey, I'm so
Go
happy that
ahead.
I'm just so happy that we like together because I've been praying and I've been telling God like use me how you want to use me. And all He been putting in my heart is like bringing family back, putting the man first in the household, marriage and love, and he wants to heal our minds
Yeah.
so we can know that His word is true. His word is bond. It's not gonna change just because we have feelings about different things. It's not gonna change. So that is his that's what God is up to. He wants to bring his way back. And he's going to bring his way back through his people.
Amen. I think, what I really honestly think too is that how can you manage chaos? You have to manage organization. And if God wants to see if you can be a steward over a few things to give you
Right.
more, you
Right.
can't manage it with everything going everywhere. You have to
That's
be
right.
able to manage an organization or manage something organized. Everything has to be in order. Everything has to be planned. So whatever your family, we need to bring back the table. Sitting at the kitchen table,
I just
talking
told
about.
my best friend that. I said when I get married this time, well
Mhm.
my second husband, I said I would most certainly invite everybody's dad to Sunday dinner.
Okay,
And yeah, I
you
said it.
can
I
cook.
said, girl, I can throw down in that kitchen. You understand me? But yeah, I'm telling you, that's how you know that we on the same wave, right? Because I've been thinking about this same stuff, like he been putting this same stuff in my spirit. That this stuff is the most important things is what they have got us all away from.
And another thing is incarcerating men and women, also us not making the right decisions.
Right.
All this go back to family.
And
You
mental health,
and
right?
mental health.
So that's why
Oh my goodness. I just posted on this page, on one of my pages, about the girl who had a mental health issue and she fell out the vehicle of a cop car. She passed away. They're going to have her funeral this weekend, I believe, and they're going to have a march at the state capitol after her funeral. It's sad that mental health, just by having mental health, calling the police, not having behavioral people who understand the different types of behaviors to be on the scene and to de-escalate the problem.
right,
And she's dead.
right,
You don't get an electric chair from people who arrest you. You get the electric chair after you go through a judge, a jury, stuff of that nature. So that's why the importance of a male, a male at the head, or um, the woman to play her role. Now, I'm a career oriented woman, so
right,
I don't know if people out there in the world will live their life the way I live it,
right,
because I am career based. You will not catch me. You will not catch me not making money because somebody else make make less than I do or make more than I do. No, my pockets are calculated based off of my business organization. And the
right,
business that I have, I've had it forever. So the thing is that, this is the new generation.
right,
You have to adapt to modernized things, because what we have to understand is these kids are picking up these computers and these tablets uh before, like, as children. No, not children, but like infants. They're watching Coco Melon. They love Coco Melon, you know. So the thing is, I watched Barney on the TV, but I don't think I started watching TV until age 4 or 5,
right,
because it wasn't my turn to watch TV. It was them watching Days of Our Lives and all my children on the TV, and it was not no. I had structure at my babysitter grandma house. My grandma was my babysitter, so like they made sure that I went. Like, I woke up in the morning. Every Saturday, I smelled bleach. Like, it was some type of bleach in the house, cleaning up, folding
right,
clothes. There was something going on Saturdays.
right,
Every morning, you make up your bed and make sure it was tucked on the sides, military style. It was all that. So that's building structure in the households. Even though my grandmother was not married or didn't have anybody there, she made sure that she remained a strong woman. And by teaching her family the principles or the things that she believed, that created structure in her household. So we can't give up on that. I don't care
it
how
makes a
tired.
difference. It makes a difference.
Yeah.
Listen, it makes a
I be
difference.
tired. Do you be tired?
I be so
I'm
tired.
talking about sleepy though. Like,
I be so sleepy.
I'm talking about 9 o'clock hit. We wants to go to sleep. I'm talking about I'm talking about phone start ringing. We
I
we're
don't
just
even care no more.
listen. It's real being a mother and with kids in this generation, and our children are our future. So I'm just asking people. They're making they're making beds.
Who's
uh,
making beds?
the correction officer. I mean, correct. Lord Jesus, correction facilities are making beds based off of our children being written up in school and the parents not coming to be involved in the school systems and stuff. They're creating statistical data based off of third graders who get written up or go to alternative school, and they're creating more prisons. We worked at a prison together too, girl.
We did, right?
Yeah. So listen, on the same
Been
way.
clues all along, right?
Yeah, listen.
I
I
just
went
told
to
you that. I'm like, gotta put them puzzle pieces there. I'm
got
just thinking
to
about it. That is so true.
yeah. They make prisons based off of the kids. So
Yeah, that's what
it's
took.
called
That's
school to prison pipeline, and it's so sad that people have to go through that. um Also, that's why we have to be the protectors.
that's right.
Mom, dads,
That's
whoever
right.
is available, equally yoked, whomever is available, go out
That's
there
right.
to that school, take care of them kids, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do.
That's
Follow
right.
up. Don't believe, listen, y'all, don't believe the hype, don't believe everything. Do your own research, just like you would do research with anything else. um I don't know anything else to say, Zakasha, about these kids, but I'm tired now. It's 7:54. I made sure both of them ate. My other daughter is with her people that she called her
Right.
people. But but the thing is, I'm about to go pick them up, give them
Right.
a bath, put them in bed. Our lives are normal, but we still have to do what we have to do.
That's
And so
right.
you have to help other people in order to receive that back. The
Yeah,
law of attraction.
that's what, and that's what's making me run, because like, and like he attack us, like the mental health, it make you feel like you can't do nothing, like you don't want to get up, you don't want to do nothing.
Mm.
So I'm just trying to put that out, like we gotta kind of build, we gotta kind of stand on each other's shoulders at this point. We gotta help. Everybody got somebody. LBGT, they got each other. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
KK,
when I
even
say
KKK
strong,
stick together. We
I'm
can't.
talking about
Can we get some mental health people to stick together?
I,
We got to help each other. What is this world that
the
nobody
struggle.
want to talk about, bro? It's
Say the struggle
crazy.
is real.
Yes,
The struggle.
somebody got to do something.
Anybody out there who going through trauma or the struggle, y'all contact us. We gonna create a group.
Yes,
We're gonna create a
yes,
group so we can talk about these things and figure out how we're gonna move forward.
together.
There might
Yes,
be stuff out
together.
there for you that you don't even know nothing about. Some people out there going through depression. I'm talking about,
Right.
and they may be single moms that don't understand how to
And
get.
listen, and it's not their fault, and they have no idea, because that was my thing. I was so scared, like, and I just know that, with us, with God using us to do this, that he gonna make it his will, and he gonna make it his way, and it's gonna be just as beautiful as we think it's gonna be. So
Definitely, 100%. Well, I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Thank you for spending an hour with us talking
yes,
about mental
man.
health. If anybody have issues or need to go through something or need a partner, need somebody to hold your hand, go pick up the Curse Breaker. Go pick
Yes.
up the Curse Breaker. Follow her on social media, Zakashe Brockington, on
Right.
social media. The Curse Breaker is something that will help you. It's on Amazon.com. Also, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is what my higher power is the Bible. Go pick up the word. Go figure it out. I just want y'all to be great. So you have to go figure out what God is telling you to do at this
Right.
moment and how to walk through it.
Right.
And the battle's not yours, it's the Lord's. And no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And
That's
you gotta
true.
remember that. You have to remember that. Because it doesn't matter the things that I'm going through. Like, listen, y'all, I don't care about what nobody say. Listen, I done got a little country. I don't care about what nobody say about Mickey. If I ask for forgiveness for something I've done wrong, I've moved on from it. I'm no longer that person, right?
Say it.
And I'm continuing moving on, doing the things that I'm not perfect, but there might be things that I haven't even recognized because you think I'm thinking about you, but I'm not. I have a clear mind, so you know
Very much so.
yeah, I have a very clear mind. So y'all get some clarity so that you can go meditate, so that you can be the greatest person in the world.
The
And
best
so,
person that you can be. Yes.
because people, listen, people are not thinking about you,
No.
but you're thinking about them.
Yes.
So that's that negativity. Let's be positive. Wake up in the morning, say, I am a millionaire. I
Think
am
about what
smart.
you're thinking.
I am smart. I am kind. I am important. That's what you have to speak to yourself when you wake up. When you wake up, that's what you should say. Don't think
That's it.
about, oh Lord, I got this this
Oh
high light
no.
bill. Oh Lord,
Okay,
God's gonna make a way. I know way. He made a way
that's
last
already
month.
done sunk your ship right there. You can't think. Don't put that. Don't do that.
Don't think about them bills when you wake up in the morning. I
No, don't
promise
do
you.
that. Later, and remind yourself that you are free and you don't have to worry about nothing.
Listen, don't think about them bills. And if they call, talk to them. Don't ignore 'em. Tell them what's going on. Tell them listen. Tell them listen. My stuff high. I'm just telling y'all how to be real. Cause listen, you can go down there and say, you listen, I'm just okay. Listen, I believe God can make a way out of no way, right?
He will.
But go down there to the light bill and put a prayer on that light bill when you gotta pay it.
You see, that's the perfect example of how prayer might not work. Exactly. That was the perfect example.
Now you can pray that they put a credit on your
You can't
light
use
bill,
that prayer right there. You can't put
but
prayer right there.
your light bill is due today, and you're gonna have to go talk to them people. Go sit down and talk to them people. God will give you wisdom and strength. See, faith without works is dead. That's what we got to understand. So once we go pray and we ask God for the things that we want, get up, go down there to the light bill place. Say, hey, do y'all have any programs that can help me right now with my light bill because it's too high? Or is there anybody who can come check the energy level of my light bill because it's too high?
Right.
You have to talk. You have to speak up. That's the only way that you'll get the help that you need.
Right.
Zakasha, you got anything to say? It's 8:00.
I don't. I feel so happy.
Oh, I'm so glad that we helped some mama out
I
there in the
know. That's
streets.
why I feel so
Some
happy.
mama,
If it's just
because
one
there's
person,
somebody
man.
out there that think
Yes.
that because I'm not about to sit up here and look and act like I'm not tired from waking up early in the morning, working all day, and still got stuff to do. I might have to stay up to 2:00 tonight. But Lord made coffee. God made coffee, and I gotta do what I have to do in order to
For
make
me.
it to the next.
That's right. That's it.
Now tomorrow, you might catch me napping, cause Lord, I got some meetings tomorrow, Lord. So so I might can go to sleep a little early tomorrow, but as of right now, I gotta go get me a cup of coffee and tear out on y'all.
Okay, boo.
All right, thank you, Zakashe, for coming in. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Y'all don't forget to go pick up the curse breaker, and we gonna go. And the link is below. Have a good one. Bye.